Hey, it's Jeff Scanlon, the Impossible Bottle Guy here today. And today what I want to do is I want to talk about why you shouldn't quit too soon. People do all the time. In fact, 90% of us quit too soon. But here's the reason why I want to show you why you shouldn't quit too soon. And let me see if we can make this a little fun here with a drawing that I've done. Over here we have a little kind of like a graph. And here is enthusiasm and here is time. And let's say we have a goal that is right up here that we want to achieve. Well, here is where we're going to start. This is all brand new, so we don't maybe know what to do yet. We are excited, we're motivated, we're pumped, we're ready to go. And so we start working on it. And guess what? That enthusiasm, that drivenness, that commitment that we gave ourselves, we start to see things happening. And it's great. And then guess what happens? We hit a plateau. And plateaus are going to happen no matter what. But two things are going to happen when you get to this point. 90% of us, 90% of people are going to go from here and they're going to quit and they're going to give up. That's just a fact. But then you have the other 10% of people who are going to stick with it a little bit longer. They're going to work a little bit harder. They're going to push themselves just a little bit more. And you know what happens? That's where they see the success go up again. Now, here's the funny thing. This right here is what I call the quitting area, okay? This is the quitting area. And here is the success area. Script and printing. I'm doing a little bit of both. But the difference between quitting and succeeding, if you take a look, is just that much. It's just a little bit more. This area right here. That is the area that people have decided or wanted to just work a little bit harder. They stuck with it. And then when they succeed and go to the next level, guess what? They're going to hit another plateau. And again, going to quit. Or they're going to push themselves a little harder and go to the next level. And again, right here, this is all there is. It's just that little bit more that you can do. Think about this. This is why you don't want to quit. Think of how far you've come. You spent all this time coming up here, getting to this point, and even coming across this plateau. When you get to that plateau, that's the part that is going to be real tough. When you get to that point where you hit that plateau, where you get stuck, where you hit a roadblock, a challenge, something that you can't overcome, that is right here. And now you have that decision to make. Am I going to quit or am I going to push just a little bit further through? And the only difference between succeeding and quitting is that little area. It's going to happen at every single level. That's why you know so many people, and I'm sure I have. I know people, I'm sure you know people who have gotten all the way up and then right before their goal, they quit. We've all seen it. We have friends, we have neighbors, we have coworkers. We know people that have quit all the time. It's like, oh, they were so close. So next time that you get to that point where you're right here, where you're on the verge, where you feel like I can't go any further, I can't do any more. Maybe if you're on a diet and you get to that point where you're like, oh my God, I was losing all this weight. Now it's kind of flattened out. And you get to the point where you feel like I can't exercise anymore. I can't eat any less. I don't see the results. or maybe you're trying to be set a sales quota or be the sales leader, and the sales are going and you get to a point where they're just kind of stuck. That's the time that you gotta persevere. That's the time where you gotta stick with it just a little bit longer. That's the time where you gotta push yourself, because that's the only thing that separates a person from failing and a person from succeeding, is just that little bit right here. So think about that next time that you get stuck and you want to achieve something or are trying to attain a certain goal. Think about when you get to that point. Remember, there's always going to be plateaus, no matter what level you get to. So just wanted to show you, this is the reason why you do not want to quit too soon. You've traveled all this time. If you can get through here and go to the next level and you get to this plateau, push yourself a little bit more. Because once you get through that, you go up to the next level until you reach what it is that you want to achieve. That's the reason why you don't want to quit too soon. I hope you found this helpful, and next time, next video, I'm going to be talking about the 3 things that you can do that are going to help you so that you don't quit too soon. Until then, stay safe and remember, always be your best.